Hello everyone, Mingalaba. I'm Hope Chochoito. Nice to meet all of you again. Alright, today I'll be talking a different topic which I picked from one of the TOEFL essays, which is called Test of Written English. Alright, the topic is about if you could travel back in time to meet a famous person from history, what person would you like to meet? And again, you have to use your specific reasons and examples to support your own answer, right? So this is the same scenario. So when you saw this type of topic, what you can say is what type of person would you like to meet and who would you like to meet? So for me, I like history, but not everyone likes history. Maybe you don't like it. And I don't like all of the country's history. I like particular country history which spikes my attention, right? So anyway, I like history. I like to read about famous people in history. Some of them are brave and full of integrity. So many of them are much admirable by me. If only I could travel back in time, I would like to meet Abraham Lincoln. He is the 26th President of the United States of America, and which I admire him so much. Why do I admire him? I will tell you why. I'm going to state my reasons, then defend, and I will support with the examples that how you write. And even when you talked in your oral test, you can say that. You can say that why you want to meet him. So that's how much you admire him. That's how much you want to meet him. So that's you state your state your opinions and state your ideas. That's how you score high in your essays. All right, so I want to meet him because I admire his grit and determination. And although he was very poor, he wanted to have a high education, and he had to walk a long distance to school every day. So, and after doing strenuous household chores like chopping firewoods and drawing water from the well, and he had to study his lessons by the fireplace. So compared to him, we must say that we had an easier life when we studied our high school. Most of you, right? I had an easier life when I studied my high school. So compare his situation. It was totally, nothing. I mean, compare his struggles. The struggles that we had met was just a slim difficulty, I could say that. Yeah. So and that's why I admire him. And so I can also study comfortably by the light of electric lamps, and which would not strain my eyes at all. And in spite of all hardships, right, Abraham Lincoln, he achieved his ambition to become a well-educated, and he became a lawyer and a senator later, and ultimately he became the 26th president of the United States of America. And wish he did not get this very easily. It's not like boom, it happened. No, it's not like that. He put his sweat, determination, and all the hardships and hard works that he carried onto his shoulders. That's how he acquired it. How he gained the title of the 26th president of the United States. And he didn't win this presidential election very easily. He was being rejected for twice, and then he became the president of the United States. And I also admire for his meekness and kindness and his compassion towards his people. And I have read about many incidents in his life about how he held poor people in court without charging any lawyer fees. And the story I like best about was a poor youth charged wrongly with the murder of the the another person's, and then he helped, and he became this this youth lawyer without any fee, and finally won his case in court. So the overjoyed youth was freed, and I also like him. I don't know, love him for the truth, and to stand by the truth. And he believed that God created all people, whether either white or poor or rich or man or woman, everybody is equal in the eyes of God. So he believes in egalitarian. So do I. I believe in egalitarian. Right. So he was during that time he was against slavery. He had many oppositions in deciding to abolish slavery in his country, even though he had the strength to stand by and strength to stand by his his convictions, although this led to much heartbreak and even civil war, right? But as we all know, when you flip through the history, when you Google it, you know that finally the truth triumphed and the slavery was abolished in the end. So I could say that it's happily ever after. Well, it was just a metaphor. So, and Abraham Lincoln, he's indeed a man to be admired and one of the defenders of democracy, which recognizes human rights. So I'm sure I would like to have met him in person if I ever had a chance to travel back to history. I would have definitely, shake his hands, or maybe I could give him a hug. All right, so that's how I answered in my essays, and this would help you not only in your writing but also in your speaking and your oral. It's like when you speak to someone else, when you talk to someone. So first of all, be confident and be sure that what you're going to say and state it explicitly, means clearly, and stated coherently. Everything must have connections when you talk, right? So that's how it goes, right? So I hope you enjoy my video, and thank you for watching it, and God bless you lavishly in every area of your life. And thank you so much for watching, and see you again, and have a great day. Bye.